Hello everyone. I wanted to take a few minutes right now and share with you the concept that I've created in this little product called the Martial Arts Day Planner for school owners. Basically, I did it pretty selfishly. I created what I've been using for a long time, and I just wanted to make one for you myself. And I said, well, why don't I just share this concept with my friends and stuff and people in the same business. And so I came up with this idea of the Martial Arts Day Planner. And what it basically is we're going to kind of start from the beginning and I'll walk you through it. It's 365 pages, but it's got some extra pages just for the owners that I'll share with you. But it basically has specific motivational quote every day that matches the day. I've done my best to kind of match, the day and what day it is to the quote. And it has a calendar, which means you start from 6 o'clock or to 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. You can write down what your stuff can do, and but a couple things I did every day. I want to make sure everybody starts with the morning. These are the power questions that I ask myself. What am I grateful for today? And when I start my morning like that, it kind of sets the whole different tone for the rest of the day for me. Of course, after making my bed. But anyway, so every day starts with that. At the end of the night, I always ask myself, what were my public victories and what were my private victories? And I kind of share that. I've always kept a journal, and I even tried to go online and do it online. But there's something about the power of writing in a book, in a booklet, in a journal for me that's really powerful and helps me get away from the keyboard and the monitor and really just kind of sit down and pen, put it down. So I want to share with you a couple things. Is that every week we're going to have tips, and there's going to be business tips, which I have my friends Dave Kovar and Tom Callis and myself and a few others who have weekly tips for business. There's weekly for instructors one. There's a tips every week that you can see in here. There's a goal-setting Sunday night questionnaire that I have about 12, 13 questions that I want people, that I ask myself every Sunday for the upcoming week, that I want to make sure I kind of share that with you. But what I wanted to share with you is, first I want you to order this for a couple reasons, and more importantly because I want you to see what the finished product looks like, so you'll have it. But I want to show you that I'm willing to even share with you how I created this, which means through Amazon, through a CreateSpace, which is a great business model that most people should know how to use now. And I will share with you, it took me a long time to put the template together, with all the quotes and the calendar, and the whole thing is done in Microsoft Word. But I'm willing to even share the actual template with you, with everything in it, even to the Photoshop file for creating the cover. Again, because I truly think you could do this for your school. You could just make one for yourself. Just one with your picture on it, your logo, just make one for yourself. And through CreateSpace, it will cost you, $3, $4, whatever it costs. And, but I want, maybe this would be something you want to do for your staff, or maybe for your black belts, or you even want to make it so put your own calendar of events, the whole stuff that's coming up for a year, and sell it to your students. But just keep that in mind. It's not about selling this book for 20, 30, 40 bucks, what it is. To me, it's a great tool. I mean, if I can change and improve someone's life, another school owner like myself, but just the idea of writing goals and making them happen, then I've done my job. That was my goal. So like Bruce Lee said, this is like a finger pointing to the moon, right? Don't get caught into, 30 bucks, I can, send so many of them. It's not about that. It's about having a tool, like everything else we do in our martial arts school. It's about creating this tool that's going to be so incredibly powerful, because you can make or break someone's day by a quote that you might have, right? Or the tip that you might want to have. And to me, that's just a powerful opportunity to be able to share with other people, especially my students, So if you're interested if you want to know, first of all, I want you to order it. So order one or one of each. I have a student version, an instructor version, and owner's version. But if you order them, you can actually, down here in the owners group, just say, I want to create my own, or whatever you want to say, and I'll share with you. I'll send you the direct step-by-step how to go do it. It's not expensive. Well, actually, it doesn't cost anything. To kind of go through the whole thing. I'll give you the template, I'll give you the PSD file. You need to know how to Photoshop a little bit. But you could create this, it's just time consuming. That's basically what it comes down to. Most of the work is done. You could just insert your own dates and kind of make your own and get it published. You have a couple choices. You can just buy it through CreateSpace for $4 or $5 each, or you can push a button and have it available on Amazon, and people can go buy it from Amazon, so you're not even involved in shipping and handling and all that stuff, which is another great thing. But don't forget about the point. Again, I keep going back to this, that like all books, like all training manuals and all that stuff, it's just a piece of paper unless you use it, right? So I think I would just get it for you, because I want you to use it. I literally want you to be able to every Sunday plan your week out. I want you to write what's going on during the day, some of your thoughts, some of the stuff that comes to your mind. I know the technology is great. And yes, you could do this on your iPhone or your smartphone and stuff, but I'm telling you, there's a power into writing things. And just because we could do it faster through a phone doesn't mean it's necessarily better. I've been involved in the tech world for a long time, and I just think it's a trap. The speed is a trap. So I think this is where, one of the quotes that I always live by is, direction is more important than speed, right? So don't get caught into the technical, I want it on my hand or whatever. You just want to have something that you can write. Now, you can get this, or you can go get your own. You make your own, or you can get a piece of paper and write. It doesn't matter. But the whole point is, don't get caught into that. So if you're interested in that, I would love to share that with you, about how I make it. And I think altogether it's going to be a valuable tool that you can have for your school, for your organization. I think if you start making it now, you can get it done by Christmas. It could be a great Christmas present, or for your students, or first of the year. But I'm really excited about this. I think this is a great product. I even going to give a portion of the proceeds and whatever we make from this to the Martial Art Museum, because I want this to be a win-win-win, right? I want everybody to understand this is about win. But the biggest person that's going to win is you, if you choose to use it. If not, it'll just be another pretty book on your library, just kind of sitting there, right? So I hope you appreciate this. It's a small gift from me, and I want you, again, I think you're going to find it very beneficial to have it, but more importantly, to use it.